In a quiet countryside village, where mornings began with golden sunlight and evenings faded into silence under lantern light, there lived a young man named John. The village was simple, peaceful, unchanged for generations. Wooden houses, narrow roads, endless green fields. It was a place where life moved slowly and dreams often stayed small. But John carried something different, a dream that stretched far beyond the village. He wanted to become an engineer, not just any engineer, but someone who could build, create, and change lives. Every day, John sat near the edge of the village, watching the road that disappeared into the distance. He imagined cities, machines, a greater future. But imagination was where it ended. He had no plan, no direction, no action. "Someday," he whispered. John's father was a carpenter, a man of quiet strength and steady hands. From sunrise to sunset, he shaped wood into life, doors, tables, homes for others. The workshop smelled of timber and effort. John watched, but never joined. "I don't want this life," he once said. His father didn't argue. He simply said, "Then start building something better." The next morning, his father handed him a block of wood. "Make something," he said. John frowned. "This won't change anything." But deep down, he knew something had to change. So he began. His hands were unsure, his cuts were rough, his patience thin. But still he continued, mistake after mistake. Frustration grew. "Why am I doing this?" he muttered. But his father remained silent, watching patiently. John tried again and again. Slowly, something changed. His hands became steadier, his mind sharper. By sunset, a small stool stood before him. It wasn't perfect, but it stood. For the first time, John had finished something. Not imagined, not delayed, finished. His father smiled softly. "This is how it begins." That night, John couldn't sleep. His thoughts returned to that small stool. It was simple, but it meant something. The next morning he returned, not because he was told, but because he wanted to. One step became two. Two steps became habit, and habit became progress. John began studying at night, reading about engineering, learning slowly. The boy who once waited now acted. Each day a small improvement, each step building confidence, each effort shaping his future. He no longer waited for someday, he was creating today. One day, a traveler visited the village. He saw John's work. "You made this?" he asked. John nodded. "You've already begun," the man said. Those words changed everything. John applied to a technical school. He studied harder than ever. This time, he didn't stop because he had started. Years later, John became an engineer. He built, designed, and changed lives. But he never forgot where it all began. A small workshop, a simple task, one small step. Success doesn't begin with big changes. It begins with action, because one small step can change everything.